campers!
How you doing?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! It's Mick Jagger and Keith Richards! Oh.
Welcome to Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp.
If you've ever dreamed
We was smoking.
of what it would feel like
I would do that again.
to be here,
Shaking!
rocking the house,
Awesome.
jamming in front of an audience,
Kicked ass!
and to be doing it with Paul Stanley of Kiss or Roger Daltrey of The Who, then dream no more. Sign up today for the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. Entertainment Weekly hails the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp as sensational. People Magazine raves the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp is awesome. And the Wall Street Journal urges, be a rock star. In daily sessions at Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, non-professional music lovers just like you play with and learn one-on-one from Jack Bruce of Cream, Bill Wyman of the Rolling Stones, Nick Mason of Pink Floyd, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, Levon Helm of The Band, Slash of Guns N' Roses and Velvet Revolver, Dickie Betts of the Allman Brothers, John Anderson of Yes, Jane Whelan of the Go-Go's, Spencer Davis, Mickey Hart of the Grateful Dead, Joe Walsh of the Eagles, Gary Brooker of Procol Harum, Paul Schaefer of The Late Show with David Letterman from the E Street Band, Max Weinberg, Clarence Clemens, and Nils Lofgren, Bret Michaels of Poison, Steve Vai and Joe Satriani, Vince Neil of Motley Crue, Cheap Trick, Scott Ian of Anthrax, and artists from Bad Company, Whitesnake, The Cars, Deep Purple, George Thorogood and the Destroyers, The Doobie Brothers, Grand Funk, Guns N' Roses, Leonard Skinner, Mountain, Journey, Night Ranger, Def Leppard, Queen, Slaughter, Winger, and Twisted Sister. Then, just when the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp dream can't get any better or bigger, it's time to live the ultimate rock star night on stage with rock and roll royalty like Roger Daltrey of The Who and Paul Stanley of Kiss. Go to rockandrollfantasycamp.com for everything you need to know about upcoming camps in New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Orlando, and the legendary Abbey Road Studios in London. Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, where the only experience needed is the desire to live out your rock and roll dream.
I sang "I Want You to Want Me" by Cheap Trick. And it was so bad I can't show it to you. But you know, I can tell you something, I got off that stage and I felt like a bazillion bucks. I highly recommend it. And that's what it's about.
This rock and roll camp is amazing because we really became a tight-knit group. These guys are absolutely fantastic. I thank you for taking me in. I'm a very limited talent. They're all very great, and they made it work, and it was great. It was a wonderful experience.
Tony, we were really proud of you.
Spaces are limited, so call now or register online for your chance to live the dream.
That's what Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp is all about. My root beer, Hesh. Rock and roll!
Rock and roll. Thank you.